Okay, I just finished with working with my second client today, and there is clearly a theme going on. This theme of I have to prove my worth. I have to work hard to prove that worth. I have to keep surviving instead of thriving to prove that I'm worthy. Does this sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. This is something that I have worked through. This is something that many of us are working through. And with that awareness, I want you to sit with me for a second, especially as we are moving into Mercury retrograde tomorrow on the 26th of February, and it is going to be challenging our communication. Mercury retrograde is not the planet to sit here and tell you you should do better. It is actually slowing you down to review, to see how you speak to yourself, because how you speak to yourself is what happens out in action outward of yourself, which is another form of communication and showing people how you think about yourself. Now, for each one of us, it is going to be working through a different house. So, right now, for everybody, right now, Mercury is in the ninth house. This is when we just look at the general astrology. And it's in the ninth house in Pisces. Now, Pisces is the master of asking, well, what if this happens? But what if this happens? So, when you're looking at this old identity of people pleasing, fixing, and making sure that you have to prove your worth to everyone, of course, right now, Mercury in Pisces is going to be asking yourself, what if I stop fixing everything? What will happen then? What if I take care of myself? Will everything fall apart? And I will guarantee most of you are not actually slowing down and pausing and reflecting on what would happen. And even noticing that you get stressed, you get anxiety, your neck tightens up, your shoulders tighten up. Your body is telling you that that's something you are actually afraid of, which is in your emotional intelligence, the thing that's motivating you not to do it. But I'm going to challenge you right now. I'm going to tell you to do it. And I'm going to tell you that Mercury, the planet of communication, working with that Pisces energy, is also working with ninth house energy. So, what is ninth house energy? It's belief, it's your higher learning, it's expansion. The core themes in the ninth house are truth, purpose, perspectives. Looking at your younger version perspective versus your higher, more intelligent, more advanced, older perspective. This is the house that teaches us this. So, what is the meaning around you having to fix everything? Do you currently still need to fix everything? Or when you stop and people actually have to be accountable for their own lives, do you get more time for yourself to actually answer these questions? Like, what is my purpose? What is my truth? This is where I'm telling you, Mercury is giving you this opportunity in this retrograde, which means you get to rewrite, rethink, renew your contracts with yourself and how you communicate with yourself so you can further that outwards. So you can show people how to treat you and how to respect you, and that you're not going to be the fixer anymore. You can hold space for them, but just as they can't heal you, you can't heal them. It's their job to take the power and choose to make a difference in their own life. Even if you lead them to the water, you cannot force them to drink. So, my challenge for you right now, as Mercury is stepping into this retrograde, is to ask yourself, what is my purpose? What is my truth? Not what the world, my family, and society has taught me. What feels right to me? Get those answers as you pause and you become ready for when you step out and initiate this new version of you, and you feel firm and steady in your truth so people can witness you there and adjust accordingly. Let me know what this brought up for you, because you're not alone. Until next time.